if you use the various search engines, from the College Board to Naviance to anything else you find, you're going to get some hits, you're going to get some misses. Because the data that they're searching on is not completely accurate. A couple of good guides. The best print guide, in my opinion, is the FISC guide. If the student is a fairly strong student, because the FISC guide doesn't cover everything, F-I-S-K-E, the FISC guide is a good guide. It gives a narrative that gives you some sense of what the atmosphere in the college is. It gives you some statistics to look at. It's not really searchable, but you can go in by name and take a look at colleges and start to develop some lists. It tells you what are considered the strongest or the most popular majors, but that is not the most accurate part of the FISC guide. Look at the performance of the student through school. Has the student been successful in mathematics courses to a much greater extent than in writing courses? Then let's start to face those facts. If it's the opposite, let's start to face those facts. And there are opportunities also to tie that into potential careers. You may not have Naviance. Who in this room has gotten a Naviance account from their school? Okay, and then some people have not. Go into your guidance office, ask for a Naviance account. When they tell you you're going to get it next year, say no. I want it now. Okay, get a Naviance account. Most Naviance, these are bought by the college. Most Naviance programs include something called Do What You Are. We administer a different interest inventory in our office because we can. I don't love Do What You Are, but it's free if it's in your Naviance. And it tells you, based upon answers to questions, what careers you might pursue. Start to look at that and tie in your majors. It doesn't necessarily tell you the story. There will come a point in time when all of you will be sitting in a presentation in your high school, and somebody giving that presentation will say that it doesn't matter what you say you're going to study in college, and that you will not be disadvantaged or you will not be blackballed for saying you don't know and you're undeclared. Well, the second part of that is true, that you won't be blackballed. Nobody is going to say, we will not take a student who doesn't know what they want to study. But I want you to do a thought experiment yourself. I need a volunteer. Whoops, not you. You got your questions answered. Okay, I'm going to give you two students, okay? One kid's got, let's use numbers on a 100% scale, even though those are very hard, but so we can make small differences, okay? One student comes to you, your director of admissions. He's got an 87 average. He's got test scores of around 620 on both SATs. He's got a good variety of activities. Coach kind of likes him, but doesn't say he's going to light the team on fire, okay? And he's undeclared. Not a bad kid. We don't know what your profile's like, but does sound like a bad kid, right? He's been a hard-working kid, good kid. No disciplinary issues. Hasn't been thrown out for shooting heroin in the boys' room. The next kid, 85 GPA, 610, 600 test scores. It's not remarkable differences. However, all his activities have been debate-related activities, and he's been involved in debate. He wants to study history, and he says he wants a career in law. Which kid sounds more attractive to you?
Obviously, even though the lower test scores on SAT, they have more passion into a specific area, and they're declared. So,
and which is going to make them more successful, their passion or their SAT score?
Obviously, the passion.
Exactly. So, what if you don't know? Well, you better figure it out. Because I will tell you that kids who come into my office are not allowed to not figure it out. We keep bringing it up, we keep bringing it up, we keep talking about it, we keep exploring it. And if you don't know and you're struggling, so I will tell you that, although it hurts my friends at Drew that I keep sending people over there to visit, go do a tour at Drew. It's right down the street. They're very nice people. And walk into a department office after you do that first tour. Walk into the history department office or call ahead of time and say, can I come in and talk to you? What's it like to study here? What are the research interests of the professors? And maybe, just maybe, that will lighten your brain a little bit, and maybe, just maybe, when you're looking at other schools, you start making comparisons. This may sound harder than some of you anticipated, but so does $270,000 post-tax. That sounds pretty damn hard, okay?